Evening all, and welcome back to Kerbalism. So, we have successfully landed on Minmus, we have deployed our rover, our land has fallen over, and I'm having a lot of difficulty getting it back onto its feet. It doesn't have enough oomph to stand itself up, which really surprised me, and my camera's doing something very odd there, if you can see that. It's very odd, but yeah. The reaction wheels are not enough to actually turn this up, to get this to... Which, is extremely surprising, if I'm honest with you. So let's extend that panel and flip ourselves over. There we go. I thought that would work. Well, I gotta say, this is surprising. Very surprising. This must be so unbelievably top heavy. It just can't get back onto its landing legs. It just doesn't have the oomph to do it, which is very surprising, to be honest with you. It is top heavy, I know that. Obviously that's where everything is, so yeah, that's just very confusing. Yep, even those legs are not going to touch the ground there. So, right. I have to find a way to bump that up at some point, I suppose. But for now, you know what? It can just stay there like that. Okay. Yep, we can just stay there like that. And we are happy. However, for some reason I can't get in the car. Just got to jump a little tiny bit with the fuel pack, the jetpack. That is a little bit weird, but flat board, module is fuel. Okay, so we'll transfer you back there, and then we will board. It's probably because... yeah, it's probably because the front is much lighter than the back. So our nose is further up in the air. Okay, and there is our first bit of silence. Science. First bit of silence. Nope. More silence. Yeah. So let's transmit those three. And right, where are we going to go? Well, realistically, we can go anywhere. So let's do that. Let's extend our solar panels and turn the SAS on. And we shall load up Bon Voyage and pick a target. Let's see here. We've got, these are the greater flats, lowlands, slopes. So let's go to the slopes, then we can drive onto the lowlands ourselves. Because there are a few things I think which are difficult to get to. No path calculated. Okay, why is that? We want to go to the slopes, if you don't mind. System check. All is good. Go. You're not actually telling me we're going. Why are you not telling me we're going? I bet you it's because Moon Rover 1. Is that what we're called? Minmus Rover Lander Plane. No, we want to be the Minmus Rover. And we are a rover. Apply. Okay. Yeah, right. So we need to do a quick save and a quick reload. Okay, and that's telling me that Bon Voyage is away already. I probably want to cancel that one because I don't quite know what it's going to do now. Activate computer. System check. There we go. Right. Yes, there we go. That would have been because, as far as Bon Voyage was concerned, these were one vessel. So, yeah, it thinks this is just one vessel. When you detach it, it doesn't know which one actually has Bon Voyage on it and which one doesn't. So, yeah. So, let's re-pick our slopes on the map, like so. Do a system check, make sure everything's good. Hit the button, and there we go. We get the big red writing. Everything is locked. Everything is awesome. And they can drive along. So, that's probably only going to take a few minutes. So, let's go back to the Space Center. And back in the tracking station, we can see everything we need to see. Yes, our Minmus rover is there and is travelling south. Our fuel delivery, yep, we definitely did miss that, and that's going to have to wait for that to go around again. Our moon fueler is fine. The moon rover is next to it. Procedural structural element, that's the bit I dropped off. Minmus rover lander is apparently a plane. Not sure why, don't worry about that. Moon rover probe. Okay, Moon rover lander is also a plane. Interesting. But yeah. Okay, so you are going to hit your periapsis in an hour. So our rover is going to obviously finish driving to where it needs to drive before that. We just accelerate time a little tiny bit here. We'll see, there we go, it's arrived at the slopes. So let's go back and have a play with that. Yep, here we are on the slopes, and the rover's not doing anything dodgy, just floating because Minmus gravity. So let's grab all these. And then you can step outside and restore that, and do that. I'm so glad I don't need actually star levels to restore things. She's a 1-star. I believe an engineer needs a 3-star to repair wheels. So that would be the only real major problem, I think, we'd have. And I'm going to manually drive up this slope. I think I want to drive south, or do I want to drive south? Do not know. Where are we? We are there. Ah, I do. I want to turn south. Whoa. Okay, turn the SAS on. And try and get myself somewhat flat again. Yeah, Minmus is extremely light. Extremely light gravity, so yeah, I just want to turn south and travel that way. I also need to change the traction control. Traction control obviously stops the wheels spinning, but sometimes you really want them to. You want to get that power down as soon as you can. So and we put the back ones to 0.1 and the front ones to 0.5. and then I increased the braking on both of them. Because that just makes sense in my head. So we want to travel a little bit further and we get to the lowlands, I believe it was. So let's just drive along here, and there we go. There are lowlands. Hello, hello, hello. Whoa, no you don't. Whoa. Okay, it takes an awful lot to stop. Maybe the rover itself isn't heavy enough. Maybe that's why I can't get to the ladder as well. Maybe it's just too light. And it's just bouncing up, just hovering slightly above the ground. Well, not hovering because obviously the wheels are touching the floor. But maybe the suspension isn't pushed down as far. So that's why we're not getting the ability to climb back in it straight away. On the moon, obviously, gravity is slightly harder, so the suspension will be pushed down a bit further. Okay, so there we go. We got the lowlands, we got the slopes. Let's transmit those back, shall we? And let's see where our next port of call is going to be. So lowlands, slopes we've done. We could go to the Midlands, I suppose, because Minmus is spinning very, very slowly. So I think we could afford to drive that way and then double back on ourselves. We could always go around the planet north to south. So let's have a look at what we need to do. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Let's have a look here. Minmus. Okay, so we've got quite a few. We've also got in space. More landed at the Highlands, the Lowlands. We've got the Flats, Greater Flats, Greater Flats, and Greater Flats. Okay, so there are plenty of places to go. So pick a target on the map. Let's go with the Midlands, and away we go. And yeah, I shall rinse and repeat this. I shall drive around Minmus and have a look, see what's what. If anything exciting pops up, I will obviously keep the camera rolling and we'll show that. But if nothing, and we'll just go around and get to all the science, I will be back with you when our mission is pretty much complete. So a fair bit of time has passed, and our Minmus rover has been going around getting all the data, and nothing exciting's happening there other than me breaking the solar panels on it, which I've done 3 times so far. But yes, our moon lander has actually arrived at our station, and literally I didn't quite realise, I wasn't looking at the readouts, but we have 34 meters a second of fuel left, which yeah, I came to a complete stop, and I edged it in very, very gently, and then was sort of like, got like 3 seconds of fuel left. That's a little worrying. But we are here. Also, they've been exposed to a lot of radiation. I think on the last re-entry burn, the last slow down using the atmosphere, there is a word for that, and I can't remember what it is. But I think that put them out in the asteroid belt, in the radiation belt for a long time. So yeah, they're all very, very badly exposed at the moment. So I'm actually thinking that I might dump the science off here and then just put this back into the atmosphere. That's send them home, what I'm trying to say there. So let's take the data. Okay, and you aren't going to put the data in the lab yet. You are going to grab on so you don't fly away like a nutter or anything. Okay, this is still doing its whole wobbly, shaking itself apart thing. Not really a great deal I can do about that, but and then Bill is going to come out And Bill doesn't have any what the word? Ports on him. Doesn't have any oh. Well, this is interesting. Okay. Well, in that case, I think we're going to have to slightly modify this. Grab that. You can't grab that container, that's too big. Yep, I thought so. So you're just going to have to detach the container and let it fly away, basically. Because we need that construction port, or connector port I should say, underneath. We need to link it to this. And it's too far. Oh dear. Grab that, attach it to that. Oh, there we go. And you can use your RCS to move that way. Self towards the target, if you don't mind. And I'm hoping, really hoping here, and I can link these up. Fire the engines up ever so slightly. Hey, it's gone green. Yes, right. So now let's hope we can attach these and the Kraken isn't going to go absolutely nuts on us. So we go. Maximum angle reached. Oh yes, of course. You there? Do this without smashing my solar panels off. Right. Grab that again. Then attach it down here instead. Then link it. And you are linked. That was some really dodgy quickness there. But it doesn't matter, it's done. It's done. Okay. Grab onto that. Board. Okay, and we want to transfer some fuel off very quickly. So here we go. We want to go in and this station is obviously very unstable. I am using the tiny docking ports. I need to unlock the bigger ones, probably the very large ones for a proper station. Or maybe I haven't got construction ports actually installed on this, so yeah, that's not really. That's definitely not an option. But okay, right. So now. Gonna leave that other RCS tank as just debris. I think that's just gonna float around and do its thing because I'm not gonna go and grab that. Unlink. Board. Board. Okay. So I do know that I can obviously take all this science home that Bill has, Bob has, sorry. But I don't know whether processing it gives you more science. I'm not sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to board this station like that, and then let me just double check. Yeah, Valentine is fine, but no, Bob does need to return back to. So I can't obviously process anything because there's no scientist on board. So we'll have to send a few of them up. Not a problem. yeah, as I said, it's more than likely that just recovering the science directly to Kerbin would give me everything I need anyway. And the idea of the science lab is basically to process stuff when you're on another planet, then you can transmit it back. That's probably how it's supposed to work. I honestly don't know. I've never really used the science labs properly, to be honest, so I'm not entirely sure. But all I know is that for now, that's how I'm doing things. So with that done, I'm going to turn off the SS on that because it's just trying to shake itself to pieces. Yeah, with that done, let's return these back to Kerbin. And obviously with them, they have brought lots of things. Well, actually they didn't bring anything with them, but they have collected a lot of stuff. Between them and our current Minmus rover. Jeb gained 2 XP. Interesting. We now have 2,067 science, which is pretty awesome. So, what do we want to look at unlocking now? Yeah, let's just unlock the lot, shall we? Let's do this entire tier, and there we go. So, 627 left. What could we go for? Large volume containers? That's some big tanks. The grapple and an inflatable airlock. That's new. Sorry, the winch, not the grapple. The winch is quite useful though. Structural parts. More plane bits, not really interested in at the moment. Larger wheels and the inflatable heat shield. That's really, really good, that heat shield. That's really, really good. Not only is it a brilliant heat shield, it's also a really, really good aerodynamic piece for slowing you down. Really, really good drag. Oh, we can unlock more science, which will then in turn give us more science. So I think that's a #1 priority. We'll do that. That can also give us some more science. Life support and chemical plant slot upgrade. Adds an additional configurable slot man. Oh, is that a little external port? Oh. Ooh, now do I want to go for that or do I want to go for the big solar panels? I don't really think we're at the stage of building a decent orbital station yet. I realistically need the bigger docking ports, these ones. But yeah, I've got to say, considering we've not even looked at any other world yet, we're doing pretty well on the tech tree. Although obviously this tech tree is smaller than the last series one, but yeah, I think I'm going to go for solar panels. I think that can be an idea, and then maybe we could look at doing a base. We do have some drills and stuff unlocked. Maybe we could look at doing a base on the moon. Yeah, let's do that. We'll research that, and again, I can unlock these as I'm going in the build, in the VAB or space plane hangar. So I won't buy them here. I can just buy the ones I want when I need them. And so we have circumnavigated Minmus and have returned back to our pod. I don't want to crash into. With all the science complete, everything is done. Yep, every last thing has been completed. I believe I've transmitted all the data I can. Yes, we've just got actual studies. So, right. I have been kind of scratching my head as to how I'm going to get this back onto its legs. And I'm kind of thinking, maybe I don't have to. Because if I can just get it so that its nose pointing up in the air again, which is doable, it can do that as it is, that's enough. Minmus has got such low gravity, I can just take off like a rocket, a missile, basically, and yeah. So, first and foremost, let's get you out, and you can grab the data, because I don't want any data loss here. Okay, we we can transfer our engineer over. Okay. And what I'm going to have to do, is I'm going to have to plug them in because the door is actually face down. I'm not sure how I left it like that. I think I might have just transferred the crew directly to the rover via these pods. I'm not sure. Sorry, connection ports. Keep getting that wrong. Link those two together, just like that. Awesome. Okay, and then you can transfer to there. Okay, you can unlink that. And, the rover, I might move the rover because it's kind of in the way there. So let's out you get. We'll leave that there. Okay, so we need to just put this back up onto its legs. So that. Come on. No, it's not enough. Okay. How do we want to do this? If I can roll onto there. Then do the same, release the solar panels. And yep, that was just enough. To hold it in place, hopefully. Come on. There we go. Right. No, stay. Right, okay. So, let's get everybody in. Hey, no, don't climb board. Board. And then you. You can grab, yep, and board. Okay, everything is good, everything is awesome. Let's fly. And it does, it works. Awesome, right. So I will get this up into orbit and then take it back to Kerbin. And we shall have all the fun of returning our science there. I may go into a single player game and have a double check whether taking science to a science lab is better than just taking it back to the planet. I might do like 2 runs of the science to find out exactly what happens with it. It may be that the science lab is just purely there for when you're far away from Kerbin, so you do it, and returning it is exactly the same. I don't know, so I'll test that and find out. Obviously, if it is better in the lab, we'll go to the lab. If not, we'll just return to Kerbin. So, yeah. But that will all happen in the next episode. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again next time. And until then, as always, have fun,